Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, it's great to have you. If you're returning, it's good to see you again. In today's video, you'll receive my channeled message, plus a page from the Daily Angel Guidance book, and also a card from the Universal Love Healing deck. Please note that this is a collective group message, so it may not align with you today, and that's simply okay. Come back tomorrow where it may resonate more with what you need to know. Today is all about what's consuming your focus. So are you finding that you're really struggling to stay focused on the task at hand or to achieve a particular goal and you're not really sure why? This video may be just for you. So let's get in and see what the message has. What's consuming your focus? Are you finding you struggle to stay focused on the task at hand? What same thoughts keep playing on repeat like a broken record? There's things that keep coming into your thoughts. It could be about a particular situation, a person, something from work, something that just you find keeps coming in and you just keep thinking about it, yeah? That is what I'm speaking about, that it's consuming your focus. What's happening now in your external environment, as in with family, with friends, a partner, work, a work colleague, maybe even what's happening on social media. Something is happening that is really impacting and taking your focus, yeah? This takes time to identify it. So I hope that you're not allowing this to just go, no, there's nothing. Everything that I share takes time. It's about reflection and not allowing your head to answer for you, but go inward and allow your gut to answer for you. Do you feel that something is consuming your focus? Not think. Does that make sense? Not think something is consuming your focus. Two different things. What is impacting your emotional balance, which is sending negative triggers to your thoughts that consume your focus, causing you to self-sabotage, often where you are not even consciously aware of. So what I've done is almost reversed engineered it, right? So for you, if you feel that there is nothing consuming your thoughts, then go to the reverse and go, how am I feeling? Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling good? Am I feeling negative? Am I feeling something I'm doing is taking too long? I'm working too slow? If any of those are going, yeah, I've been working on this thing and normally it doesn't take me this long. Now it's about reverse engineering it and go, well, why is it taking you longer? Is there a practical answer, a logical answer, or is it that your thoughts have been focused so much on something else? Now you've just identified that something else is consuming your thoughts. Therefore, you have the answer as to why this particular thing is taking you much longer. This particular topic is all about raising your awareness and showing you how you can raise awareness of your thoughts and how they absolutely can take you out and really not bring your A game to the task at hand. Yeah? Because often we go, yeah, we're all good and we're doing the thing. But it's about asking yourself, is your head in the game 100%? Or is it that you've really got something else going on here that your thoughts keep darting across to? Yeah? And with some of the tasks that we do on a daily basis, anyone that's in analytical jobs, or you may be a crypto trader, I'll bring that up because I know a community. Are you bringing your A game in? Or is it that your thoughts, and when people, okay, I'm going to stop. I've got so much information coming in and it's like, and I need to just take a breath. Whew. Okay. So in essence, when I say consume, and there's a fly, can you believe it, in my house? Consume, I don't want you to hold on to that word consume and go, no, I'm not consumed with my thoughts. Nothing's consuming my focus. I don't want you to hold on to the words, okay? What I want you, like I just mentioned, is are your thoughts focused on something else at times that they just dart across? That means I use the word consume because when we're doing a task, we should be 100% in it, yeah? There are some important tasks in our life that we really do need to be 100% present in that moment, in that task, in that project, when we're trading, whatever it is so important. And it's about you being truthful with yourself and going, actually, no, you know what? I know when I'm looking at something, at a chart, or when I'm looking at the figures, I lose focus because I go to what happened yesterday or what's happening with my partner or whatever it is. And it means that your head's not in the game 100%. And for some of you, it may be a necessity for you to have the outcome that you want to be in at 100%. So I use words that really go, oh, because I'm getting the word consume your focus, you're going to deny it. So I hope that I invoke thought of questioning because of the word. But in the same breath, I don't want it to shut you down and go, oh, no, I've got nothing consuming my thoughts. I hope that that makes sense, or consuming your focus, yeah? Please be really mindful that if you're holding on to a particular word that I said, you know, it may not be the intention that I needed. So just let that word go and keep absorbing the information. Does that make sense? And I'm going to say it's a great practice. I do this on purpose so I can then give you another tool in this video. And one is don't hold on to the particular word, or it'll really give you an indication of how a word has an intention behind it and you're now feeling that intention. However, you're feeling it from your perspective. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's keep moving on. Excuse me shooing the fly. I'm not going to get fly spray in the middle of a video, and you know that I don't edit my videos. So this fly will just keep buzzing around and annoying me throughout the video. And it's good because it will teach me to really stay focused on this message. As you can see, that fly is consuming my focus right now. That's a great example. So thank you, fly, for coming into the video and being a live example of how quickly your focus can be consumed by a bloody fly. There we go. So I love that the guides are bringing something very practical in that you can be absolutely visual to right in this very moment, and it's going to land on my page. There we go. See? So I really need to come back to center and refocus back at the message, and the fly eventually will go and maybe annoy someone else. So your conscious self may be saying right now, you don't have anything consuming your thoughts. You don't have anything consuming your focus. Do you feel that's the truth though? Now hear the words. Do you feel, gut, that that's the truth? Have you taken time to process, digest the question? Or has this just automatically gone, no, and you've shut down? So, great tool to raise your awareness. You may be finding the way you emotionally feel is consuming your focus. So it's not only thoughts, but you may not be in a good space right now, and that's really consuming your thoughts of how you are, and yet you're trying to send your focus into a task at hand and you're struggling. So it's really important to be aware, and sometimes it just takes you to go, okay, I'm going to visit the way I'm feeling, identify what's going on, really heal, shift it, do whatever process you need to do to work through that and release it. And then you can really get back to focusing on the task at hand. Sometimes we do need to just stop, take a breath, go, okay, well, that's consuming my focus. Clearly it needs my focus. I will choose to give it my focus, do whatever you need to do, and then you can come back to the task at hand. Sometimes we do need to honor self, not just go so laser focused on particular tasks. If something's consuming your thoughts, it's saying, hey, I need attention. Yeah? So give it, do whatever you need to do, and then go back to the original task. I hope that assists you. If you are finding you're focused on things a person or situation that don't serve you positively, it's time to give it your focus and then to be able to shift it so you can refocus yourself. It takes conscious awareness, acknowledgement of what's going on with your focus, your thoughts. Then choose to really shift them with practice, 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 and actually for some of you, a process and healing. You can absolutely shift and regain your focus. And you know, sometimes it's as simple as flipping those thoughts. If we're buying into some drama in our life, it takes us just to look and go, will I remember this in a week from now? No. So why am I allowing it to consume my focus right now? No, I'm not doing that anymore. And sometimes it takes just as quickly as logically and, you know, really saying it out aloud and processing it and going, really? This thing is consuming my focus, and yet in a week from now, I'm not even going to remember it. And then that's when it, you know, you just go, yeah, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And that can just, that simple one tool can assist you. And that's called Flip It, where I normally provide a bracelet, and as soon as you catch that focus that's or the thing that's consuming your focus, you can flip it and ask that question and then go, yeah, I'm going to let that go. Because really in a week from now, if I'm not going to remember, what is the bloody point? Because sometimes our thoughts want to consume little bits of ridiculous things sometimes when you look at it and you go, really? So maybe it's something like that that is so simple and not as heavy as other things are. With commitment to self, you will soon redirect your focus to where it must be. And this is just a practice. It's practice, practice, practice. So I hope that that really does assist you for some of you that are wanting to achieve goals in life, really wanting to move forward on your journey, and whether it be with self personally, inward, or just things in your external world. This is a really great tool to just assist you to get back on track and to be able to move as fast as you choose to move. Yeah? All right. And I must say, I love the fact that the fly came in. It's like, this is showing you how easy it is to lose focus. My focus was consumed by the fly. And I could feel myself stop losing the channeling and hearing the information or feeling the guidance that I get. And I went, can't do that during a bit. Well, not that I can't. I choose not to. I want to be in the present moment. And so just shoot whenever it's on my face and then keep staying focused. So what a great example, hey? All right, what does the book have for us today? Give yourself a pat on the back. Absolutely, for some of you, you may be a little bit harsh on yourself, and that in itself could be consuming your focus. You know, you could be being really hard on yourself, and that's consuming. So it's like this circle, right? And this is page 111. So I was just speaking about my guides, and I'm going, there we go, 111. Give yourself a pat on the back. And absolutely, we are often our harshest critic, and we are not our greatest fan enough. Yeah? And this is absolutely about that. Really shift and become your greatest fan. Yeah? Because you are your most valuable asset. You know that, right? You know that. I hope that you're enjoying this video so far. And I'd be grateful if you just like the video, subscribe to it, and even click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload tomorrow's Cat's Message of the Day. So let's get into this message. If you'd like to close your eyes with me, take a deep breath, just so you can absorb the words from this message. Everyone needs acknowledgement and praise. We angels continuously bestow our positive words upon you, but you may not hear them or believe them without a human voice acknowledging your efforts too. The recognition that you need the most comes from yourself. When others praise you, it feels good, right? Yeah. Yet you may not completely accept it. A part of you distances yourself from the flattery, afraid of the power and energy behind the words. That's why it's doubly important for you to acknowledge yourself. Absolutely. Today, give yourself a literal pat on the back and say, good job, well done, for something that you've recently accomplished. What you're honoring could be a very minor thing. It doesn't matter. But remember that every large achievement consists of many tiny actions. Absolutely. If you praise yourself for each of these small steps, so for each action you take, you celebrate, you'll feel more enthusiastic about taking the next one. And also, it will assist you in continuing to stay focused. Yeah? Often we get consumed with what we haven't achieved thus far rather than stay focused on where we're headed. I hope that makes sense. And now I know why this message came up. Thought for today. I pat myself on the back and congratulate myself for all that I have done. I deserve praise because even if my sights are set on climbing higher mountains, it's important for me to acknowledge how far I've come. Absolutely. I thank myself for getting through the tough times and for enjoying the easy ones. So it's about showing gratitude, patting yourself on the back, celebrating you for all the small actions you've taken towards your big goal or your final destination. So now what I'm getting is, for some of you, your focus has been consumed by what you haven't achieved thus far. And how is that serving you? It can absolutely self-sabotage, slow down your progression of moving forward because you're looking backwards, right? So it takes a lot harder to walk forward. This is saying stop, be in the moment, congratulate and celebrate you for what you've achieved thus far. All the little tasks matter. Because without the little tasks, you wouldn't reach the final destination. Yeah? Like I said, an analogy, I think in yesterday's or the day before, whenever it was, about a car. Google does not dump the whole directions at the start of the journey. It guides you step by step. So every step is a celebration. You're getting closer to your final destination. No difference with whatever you want in life. If it's working on self, pat yourself on the back. Yeah, you may still be hard on yourself, or your thoughts may be still consumed and you're focused on you and what you haven't done. That's okay. But again, be in the moment and celebrate the little steps. This takes practice. Yeah, it takes commitment. It's not easy. If you choose to shift and really stay focused, and you know what, you're going to slide sometimes. We all do. I do. We all do. We all trip up. That's okay. I don't focus on that tripping up. I focus on, great, I caught myself. That's what you should be focusing on. Because that's another lesson, right? It's like, cat, it got you again. However, I'm getting faster at picking that up. And the beauty, my biggest thing is, I noticed it. I was aware of it. That's a celebration in itself. Because how many things slipped through to the wicket keeper that you weren't consciously aware of? So everything in life, there is a perspective to celebrate. It's about you identifying it, rather than allowing your focus to be consumed by the negative. Consume it with the positive. It's a great way to look at life, right? So that's absolutely beautiful, for sure. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's so important. And I speak about celebrate you. If you don't invest in you, who will? Now today, can you believe we have 3 cards? Could not believe. Fear. Okay. Okay, people. Who of you are watching this, that fear is consuming your focus? And fear is broad, fear of so many different things, right? But this is absolutely saying that fear is consuming your focus. The what ifs, you know those? Always go to the worst case scenario. Fear. Identify it, write it down. Write down all the what ifs. If you're saying what ifs, that's fear, right? It's how you perceive it. So if you've got a lot of what ifs, what if, I want you to write all the what ifs down. Yeah? Because then you gain clarity, it's out of your thoughts. Often when it's out of your thoughts, it no longer consumes your focus because it's written down. You've almost dumped it. Yeah? So identify. But for some of you, you haven't identified the fear. You haven't acknowledged it. You haven't validated it. It needs your conscious self to acknowledge it and say, yeah, I know, you're there. Because then it won't consume you. Yeah? So writing it down is a beautiful tool to assist you. We all have fear. We've all got it. What assists to shift that fear is to consciously acknowledge it and validate it and go, I know you're there. Absolutely. Now, what am I going to do to shift you? I will do. I will do. And this is all systematical. Write it all down. So it's all out of here. Stops the busyness of the mind, right? And now you can visually see it. Makes it so much easier to overcome. Because it's not a thought anymore. It's visual. It's almost factual because you've written it down. Now you can't dismiss it. Now it's out of your thoughts. Gives you more room in here, right? Fear. I go, what an awesome card to come up. Okay. So let's go to the card of fear. What does it have in this version of the Universal Love deck? The messages with this deck are slightly different and shorter. So maybe it's a good thing because 3 cards came out today. Okay, fear. So before I read this message, if you want to close your eyes, take a deep breath with me. Just so you can absorb the words from this message. Fear has crept into your life in some way and preventing you from experiencing something beautiful. Though fear is a natural part of life, often we suppress it and deny its existence. This creates a situation where we fear the very feeling of it. Yeah? You are being asked to acknowledge your fear, then embrace it rather than have it embrace you. Absolutely. Or I use the word, you manage it rather than it manage you. So fear. Don't allow your fear to manage you. You manage your fear. Yes? Release it and allow your natural beauty to shine. Know that love is the opposite of fear. Allow love to guide you. Trust that you are always protected by its light. Now, we were just speaking, or I was just speaking about, the logical tool to bring in is to write all those what ifs, which are your fears, which gives you the ability to acknowledge and validate them, right? They're not just all in your thoughts. And this is exactly what this says. And, to go, am I going to allow, that's a better word, it's a more powerful word. Am I going to allow my fears or the thoughts of the what ifs to manage me? Or am I giving myself a promotion and I'm going to manage my thoughts and my fears? Because what matters most is how you react to them. Yeah. Are you going to allow them to impact your life, your emotional state of being, your overall well-being, your mindset state, your mental health? What do you choose? The choice is up to you. And right now you might be going, no, Kat, nah, I can't. That's okay. Rewatch this, breathe through this, and really allow yourself to hear this message from a different perspective. Don't allow this to shut you down and say you can't, because that's this telling you BS. You know this. It's telling you bullshit. Wants to keep you safe, wants to keep you comfortable. Doesn't want you to move out of the comfort zone. So catch it. Because it is going to want to take you out, and it will throughout your whole life. Believe me. I still have this. All the what ifs. The questioning. Yep. I just have great skills to catch it and to shift it. I practice, continuously practice. And I go, where does it get me if I buy into this? I can stay where I am. Great. But how does that serve my purpose? It doesn't. What do I choose? My purpose. And so I have always practiced getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. It's not easy, but commitment to self makes a big difference. Okay. There we go. Blessings. So for those of you who really want to take on board and not allow your fear to consume your focus, right? You will receive blessings. There is definitely a positive outcome waiting for you. It's waiting for you to make the decision and have the choice of whether you're going to get out of your comfort zone and face your fears, or allow your fears to consume your focus. You choose. It's waiting. Whatever it is you're working towards, it could be to get a great relationship. You know, you're wanting someone in your life. It could be a promotion at work. It could be beginning a new business. It could be losing weight, toning up the body, changing your whole lifestyle, improving your mental health, improving your emotional state of being, improving your mindset. Sometimes don't allow that, because the blessings are there waiting for that shift in your life. You've just got to choose it. And I'm not saying it's easy. With commitment, it's commitment to self, game changer. Okay, so let's go to blessings. What does blessings have for us today? Before I read this message, if you want to close your eyes again, take a deep breath with me. Just to recenter yourself so you can absorb the words from this message. Your acts of kindness have not gone unnoticed. The angels thank you for your kindness and that you showed to others recently. They wish to bestow their eternal love and blessings upon you. Close your eyes for a moment and see yourself being showered with angelic light. Know that the universe is watching. Acts of kindness never go unnoticed. So for some of you, you may have absolutely been there to support someone overcome their fear. And now it's time for you to allow and receive the blessings. Don't allow your focus of I'm not worthy or deserving to consume your thoughts when someone is wanting to bestow blessings upon you. Receive them. Open your arms and show gratitude and say thank you. Because you to give to another, you must be open to receiving the gift in return. It's not about expectation, but if you bestow blessings on someone, the blessings will automatically, it's about reciprocation, will be bestowed upon you. And so that is part of consuming your focus is, do you feel worthy of receiving blessings? So for some of you that are wanting things in life, just maybe what's consuming your focus is holding you back from achieving blessings. That came through really, really strong. So if you don't, it's like, oh no, it's okay. You know, I'm right. You want certain things in life, but you're not allowing them to come in. So allow blessings to come in. Because lack of self-worth, self-belief is consuming your focus rather than shifting your focus and going, I'm going to show gratitude. Okay? All right, on to the next card. Wow. This is the one that I have pulled and the other two jumped. Meditation. We've had that a lot. That's come out a lot along with inner child. So it really is. This is saying take some time out. Really go inward, reflect. Don't allow your conscious mind right now as you're watching this video to go, no, I'm all good, I'm right, because it does. That's what, it's automatic default. We think what we hear, we think, we react and go, I'm good. Rather than just listening to hear, yeah? It's about respectful listening. Allow yourself to respectful listen, to hear what's being shared, and allow it to go right down to the gut, to the wicket keeper, and allow it to sit there, digest and process it, and then find your answer. Because you will feel your answer. The truth is in there, it's not in here. This automatically wants to protect you, right? Keep you safe. So it's going to say, no, you go, you're all good. Because that way you won't find it, right? Because you're not going to go inward. So don't allow this to take you out straight away when you hear this video. Take time. You may want to watch it again, do some deep breathing, meditate, really take note. And you may even want to just put the ears in to this whole message, right? Close your eyes and just listen to the words. And then ask yourself, in your meditative state or your relaxed, calm state, what do I feel? Yeah? And that way you bypass this. It doesn't get opportunity to speak for your intuition, your truth. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So that was why this has presented itself. Because that way you can stay focused on really identifying what's consuming your focus. I like that. Really is time just to quieten your mind. You only find all the answers to the things that I share and the perspectives that I offer when you do quieten your mind and really go inward, not just allow this to answer it straight away as you watch the video. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, let's go to meditate. All right. Your soul is yearning to communicate. Sit quietly and listen. Allow the light of your soul to swell in your heart. Pay attention to the guidance that comes through. Whether you are struggling to find a solution or gain direction, stop and take refuge. Give your mind the chance to be still. Absolutely. So it doesn't answer for you. You allow your gut to answer. Meditate upon a loving thought, for it is through love that all becomes clear. A loving thought of self. Do that. And the answer will present itself because you will feel it. You won't be thinking it. So I hope that you gain something little from today's video. Even if it's 0.5%, it doesn't matter. Or a little tool, something that you could bring into your life and just to assist you to make shift and move forward on your journey, yeah? Especially your journey of life and your journey of becoming the best version of you. Remember, you are your most valuable asset, so invest in you. You matter. You matter. I really want to thank you for your time today, as I respect your time is extremely valuable. So thank you for spending time with me today. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd be so grateful if you would like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload tomorrow's Cat's Message of the Day. So for today, remember, really identify what is consuming your focus. Take care.